Gemini, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and if you haven't yet subscribed, then go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards, oracle cards, and even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means go ahead and flip it. Okay, well, it looks like you are having some kind of awakening. We start this reading off with the Four of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords in the reverse, and then the Eight of Pentacles. And so with this reading starting off with the Four of Swords in the reverse, either you or this individual that you're thinking about is having an awakening and really wanting to come in and heal this situation or heal yourself. So take it as it resonates. It looks like there's been the ability with the Hanged Man here to really look at things from a different perspective, to really contemplate, to really kind of suspend in time. And the Hanged Man is usually depicted with somebody hanging upside down and their head is illuminated. So it's really about having an awakening and really releasing the pain and learning the forgiveness in this situation. And so this individual may want to heal things with this Three of Swords that sits in the reverse. They may have said some really rough things. You guys may have said rough things to each other. But it looks like somebody may want a reconciliation, either you or this individual. And when I say reconciliation, we have the following card being the Eight of Pentacles. So the person that does want this reconciliation is really wanting to put in the work, wanting to really put in that effort, that concentration that is needed for a relationship to be successful. All right, let's get one or two from this deck. Yeah, it looks like if there wasn't effort put in before, then this person wants to put that in, or you do. Wow, we got the Three of Cups that comes up here. And so this is all about what I consider to be a reunion card, but it also could represent a very strong circle of support or friendship, also going out, maybe having a good time. And so this may be what you're doing, or again, with all these other cards, I'm just feeling a reunion, or somebody wanting one. They may be seeing that you're out having fun with your friends with this card. Maybe you do have a very strong circle of support around you. Okay, let's get one. All right. We got the Devil that shows up here. And so with the Devil, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or something within Capricorn season. But this could represent a lot of addiction, greed, envy, materialism. You know, it really can represent maybe just not being able to do things in moderation very well. And what fell on the floor? Ooh, the Ten of Swords fell on the floor. And I'm not going to get down there, honey, because this seat is way too high. And that's way too ridiculous right now. But that Ten of Swords fell on the floor, which means that there was a lot of burden in this situation, a lot of heaviness as it comes to this person and this situation. And it may have fallen on the floor because you may have felt like you hit rock bottom in this situation. You know, the Ten of Swords is really feeling like you have hit the bottom in a situation, feeling like you can't recover in a situation. And so there may have been something very painful at the very core of this relationship. All right, let's get one or two from this deck, and then we'll switch gears a little bit. I want to ask, that's too many. Let's get one or two. But even with that Three of Swords showing up, I mean, that is enough pain in itself. But to have the Ten of Swords, that's like the ultimate betrayal, the ultimate pain, just feeling like there's no recovering from it. Wow. We got the Three of Pentacles that sits in the reverse, and then with the Six of Cups. Now with the Six of Cups, all right, this could be somebody that you've known for a very long time, maybe even dating back to children. But if not, this is a person where this person feels like you have a lot of really good memories together, and they're feeling very, very nostalgic and wanting a reunion. However, I don't think that you're open to this, because we have the Three of Pentacles that sits in the reverse. And the Three of Pentacles that's in the reverse is like, no, I don't want to participate in this anymore. You were sloppy when you came in with this. There was way too much going on. Maybe this person was way too involved with other people's opinions of them. And so it's like this person and you have a very clashing energy right now, which is why we are going to switch it up. And I want to see when this person thinks about you, what do they think about? All right. When you come to their mind, what do you think about? I mean, what do they think about? All right, we got the Death card, which also in another deck, actually the last deck I was using really represents death and rebirth, right? This is about big changes, endings, bringing new beginnings, moving on, rebirthing and transforming this situation. And so when this person thinks about you, they may feel like you are in this process of rebirthing, transforming yourself, or again, they may want to come back in, waving this flag and saying, you know what, I surrender, I want to talk about this, I want to heal this. All right. The Ten of Wands that sits here in the reverse. So when this person thinks about you, they feel like you're finally at a point where you are free from them, or you are gaining your freedom from them. You are learning how to say no to them. And this person feels very much so that, you know, all the burdens in which you carried, you have now dropped them. Okay, dropped them because the load was too heavy in this situation. What they brought to this situation was too heavy. The Fool, when this person thinks about you, they think you're on a whole new path, a whole new journey. Something could have happened in Aries season or even Aquarius season. But I'm telling you, this person feels like you're really, you know, going for some type of new direction or new path, a new beginning for yourself. The Temperance, when this person thinks about you, they feel that things are very out of balance. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or something could have happened within Sagittarius season. But this person feels like it's very much so out of their control at this point. You moving on and you going and having a new beginning and a new direction, they feel like that's out of their control. But they do want a rebirth. Okay. Only thing I say about that, as always, is when people return, hey, we're all entitled to make mistakes, but just make sure that people return with those changed behaviors and not just changed words. Nine of Swords that sits in the reverse. And when this person thinks about you, you know, they feel like you are finally kind of recovering. You're resting. You're healing from a very rough and rocky situation. Because with the Nine of Swords, this relationship could have caused you to have problems with sleeping or depression or anxiety and nightmares and things of that nature, so that now they feel like you're letting go of that burden. All right, let's look at some oracle cards. All right. Oh. They don't want to come out. Ah, there we go. All right, we got flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And so you may be out here, you know, getting back out there on the scene, maybe exploring other options. Or this person may want to come forward in a, you know, we do have the card that really represents wanting to come forward, maybe even sending a message of love and things of that nature. And so now this person may want to come through and flirt. We also got playfulness that came out. So this person, when they do come forward, they may come forward in a very flirty way or very playful way. And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And so this may be what you're doing, is healing your heart in this moment. I mean, there's some really, really tough cards that came out. Especially with the Devil card showing up in the upright. And so it looks like, I mean, there could have been addiction as it relates to this person or this relationship. Could have been codependency, any kind of toxic behaviors. And so it looks like you're healing. Things are out of balance. You may have felt very out of balance with the Temperance there. We got photograph. Listen, somebody's looking at your photographs, missing you very much, very nostalgic. You may also be missing this person. But we have the Ascending card, and the Ascending card is all about preparing for union, transcending obstacles, and really expanding or going into new phases. But it's in the reverse because it's like it's at a standstill. And so if you are still in a relationship with this person, it doesn't feel like it's progressing. If it has ended, it feels like one person is so nostalgic and another person's like, it's not going anywhere. It's not growing. It's not going, and I'm gone. All right, let's get one more. All right. Okay. Oh, there's two that came. Oh, we got the date card. So again, you may be out there again. But the date is meeting someone new, getting back out there, you know, planning or setting a date. Now, if it's this person and you're wanting them to return and they do return with changed behaviors, that could also be kind of meeting someone new if they've grown and expanded. They may not be the same. Now we got the Sword and the Rose, which is sitting in the reverse. And it looks like, you know, with the Sword and the Rose sitting in the upright, this is all about having clarity, you know, getting that truth, having a revelation, you know, suddenly getting that information. And with it in the reverse, it feels like maybe there's information that you are not aware of. Maybe this person has not shared it with you. They may not be standing in the best of their power as to stand up for this. You know, what they have to say is what I mean, and not stand up for this relationship, but what they have to say. It may be very intimidating for them right now. And so there's just something that hasn't come out into the light quite yet. But with the Not Today card that came up in the reverse, you know, with this in the upright, this is all about still being angry, avoiding a conversation or a call. But with this sitting in the reverse, I really feel like this person is contemplating reaching out to you, or you may be contemplating reaching out to them. All right, let us get one from here, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to some personal messages. Well, I'm going to get a dream oracle too. Okay. All right, this says your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. And you know, that's exactly what I mean about somebody coming back with changed behaviors versus just changed words, which can be really pretty. All right, let's get one of these dream oracles. All right, we got X. Whoop. We got X marks the spot. See the love in disguise. And so, you know, this person, they may not be good with expressing themselves and really letting you know how they feel. And so sometimes you have to go with maybe the small actions that they do for you. Maybe it's kissing you on the forehead when they see you or whatever it is, right? But X marks the spot is really just understanding somebody from a soul level. And this may be what you want in a relationship, is somebody to really understand you, whether you put a mask on or not, is really know who you are at the soul. All right, let's get some personal messages. Let's flip the script. Okay. Stars shine brightest in the darkness. Listen, I always say that you have to first fail so you can foresee yourself succeed. And, you know, sometimes you got to go through that darkness to really love yourself more and know how to set those boundaries up that are healthy, not only with other people, but with yourself. This says, believe in actions regardless of words. We keep getting the same message. It's like, if this person comes back, it's like they have to come back with changed behaviors. Time to clean the circle. Remove those who don't serve you. Yes, yes. It's always important to do that. You are stronger than you think. All right, I want one more. We got a little stack. We got a little stack that fell out. I'm going to go ahead and keep them. Let's see. You must learn how to communicate. Speak up. It might change everything. You know, I find this a lot with people pleasers, is you don't really speak your mind and then it kind of bottles up inside of you. When really, if you spoke your mind, that person may make adjustments and really compromise with you. And so you've got to speak up in relationships and for yourself in any situation. This says, love your life. Eat better. And if you are on the right path, it will always be uphill, because that is how you grow and that is how you expand. All right, let's get a poem or a poem excerpt. All right, we got breaking free, honey, number 42. Breaking free from prisons inside that entrap and bind. Magnifying the present and leaving what's behind. So somebody out there may need to do some healing. You know, forgiveness is all about learning the lessons so you can leave the losses. And so in the past, and so just, you know, if somebody's listening and they really need to hear that, it's time for you to learn forgiveness in the fact that, what did this person teach you? Did they teach you how to love yourself more? How to stand up for yourself? Did they teach you how to set boundaries and really maintain them? You know, what is it that you learned? And once you figure that out, forgiveness is yours. All right, if this person could say anything to you, what would they say? They can't let go. You make me want to be a better person. I'm sorry for how my actions hurt you. I'm manifesting, all right? So they may be working on themselves to work their way right back to you. Okay. What else do they want to say? There's so many things I wish I had done better. You bring light to the darkest of days. I misunderstood you. Wow. Let's see, what else would they want to say? All I need is you right here. My dryer's going off. All right. Open your heart. But I find it hard to face you right now. You're on my mind and you light my spirit. All right, I want one more of what this person would say to you. All right, we're going to take them all. 3. We got there's someone else. You're not listening. Close your ears and listen with your heart. I wish time could stop when I'm by your side. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.